the wealthy have always seemed to live life differently, not just because of the money they have, but because of the habits that shape their success. While most people spend their days caught in the cycle of work, entertainment, and routine, the rich dedicate their time to something far more powerful: intentional learning. This is where the secret of the 5-hour rule comes in, a practice that quietly separates the successful from the average. The idea is simple yet profound: spending just 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, on focused self-development. It doesn't sound dramatic, but its impact is life-changing. What makes it more intriguing is how billionaires like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Elon Musk credit this principle for fueling their achievements. The question then arises: why is this rule so important, and what hidden advantage does it give them that others continue to overlook? The 5-hour rule is a simple yet powerful principle that emphasizes the importance of deliberate learning. At its core, the rule means dedicating at least 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, to structured personal development. That adds up to 5 hours every week, consistently invested in activities that expand knowledge, sharpen skills, and open doors to new opportunities. Unlike passive scrolling on social media or mindlessly consuming content, this practice focuses on intentional growth: reading books, reflecting on ideas, writing down insights, or experimenting with new methods. Its roots can be traced back to Benjamin Franklin, one of history's most curious minds, who set aside dedicated time each day for reading, reflection, and discussion. Franklin used this habit not just to learn but to invent, innovate, and influence society in ways that still inspire us today. Modern billionaires have adapted the same approach, understanding that wealth and success are byproducts of continuous learning. The key lies in structure. The 5-hour rule isn't about random bursts of curiosity, but about creating a disciplined, repeatable system that compounds over time. By treating learning as an investment rather than a luxury, the wealthy consistently position themselves ahead of the curve. For most people, the daily grind revolves around working harder to earn money, but the wealthy approach life from a different angle. Instead of focusing solely on working for money, they dedicate their energy to learning how money can work for them. This shift in mindset is what allows them to build wealth that grows even when they are not physically working. Take Warren Buffett, for example, who famously spends nearly 80% of his day reading and absorbing knowledge. To the average worker, that might seem unproductive, but for Buffett, every page read sharpens his decision-making, guiding investments that generate billions. Elon Musk offers another striking example. Despite having no formal training in aerospace engineering, he taught himself rocket science through intense self-study, which eventually led to the creation of SpaceX. These habits show how the wealthy treat learning as their greatest tool for long-term success. By consistently feeding their minds, they not only stay ahead of trends but also create opportunities that others fail to see. In the world of wealth, it's not the endless hours of work that count the most, but the continuous expansion of knowledge that turns ideas into fortune. One of the most common ways the wealthy apply the 5-hour rule is through reading. Books, articles, and research are their greatest sources of wisdom. Billionaires like Bill Gates are known to read dozens of books each year, carefully selecting material that challenges their thinking and expands their knowledge. Reading provides them with insights from history, science, philosophy, and business, which in turn gives them a broader perspective to make better decisions. For them, books are not just entertainment but blueprints for success. The second way is reflection. Wealthy individuals understand that learning without processing is incomplete. They dedicate time to thinking deeply about what they've read or experienced. Many keep journals, write down notes, or brainstorm ideas to connect the dots between knowledge and real-life application. This quiet practice helps them develop clarity, refine strategies, and avoid costly mistakes. For instance, Oprah Winfrey has often spoken about the importance of self-reflection and journaling in her journey to success. The third way is experimentation. The wealthy don't stop at acquiring knowledge. They actively test their ideas through projects, startups, or side ventures. Elon Musk, for example, didn't just learn about electric cars or rockets. He applied his knowledge by building Tesla and SpaceX. These experiments allow them to turn abstract knowledge into practical results. In essence, the 5-hour rule thrives on a cycle of reading, reflection, and experimentation, each step reinforcing the other. This disciplined approach ensures that learning is not just theoretical but a driving force behind innovation, growth, and long-term wealth creation. The 5-hour rule doesn't just sharpen knowledge, it also transforms the mind, giving wealthy individuals a powerful psychological advantage. Regular learning builds confidence because it equips them with facts, strategies, and insights that reduce uncertainty. When you know more, you feel more prepared, and preparation naturally breeds confidence. This is why the wealthy are often calm decision-makers, even in times of crisis. Beyond confidence, deliberate learning develops foresight. By studying patterns, trends, and history, they are able to anticipate future opportunities or risks long before others see them. This foresight gives them a competitive edge in business and investing. Daily learning also strengthens qualities like patience, vision, and resilience. It takes patience to dedicate an hour each day without immediate results, but over time, the compound effect becomes visible. Vision grows as new ideas spark possibilities beyond the ordinary. Resilience comes from knowing that failures are part of experimentation, not the end of progress. Together, these psychological benefits set the wealthy apart from those who only focus on working harder. The 5-hour rule becomes more than just a habit, it's a mindset upgrade, shaping leaders who can think long-term, handle setbacks, and remain steady in the face of challenges. A common myth about the 5-hour rule is that it's a luxury only the rich can afford, but the truth is that anyone can practice it. Many people believe they don't have enough time to dedicate an hour a day to learning, yet they often spend far more time scrolling through social media, watching television, or engaging in unproductive habits. Redirecting just one of those hours into reading, practicing a skill, or reflecting can completely change the trajectory of a person's life. Ordinary people can use this routine to sharpen their careers, improve their finances, or gain valuable skills that open new opportunities. Countless self-made individuals have proven this point. For example, Damon John, the founder of Fubu and an investor on Shark Tank, often shares how he spent hours teaching himself marketing and business strategies before achieving success. Similarly, many online entrepreneurs and freelancers began their journeys by committing a small portion of their day to courses, books, or practice projects. What sets them apart is not wealth, but consistency. The 5-hour rule is not about privilege, it's about discipline and choice. With time, this small daily effort compounds into knowledge and skills that can transform anyone's future. Applying the 5-hour rule in your own life is simpler than it sounds, and it doesn't require a drastic lifestyle change. The first step is to set a fixed learning hour each day. It could be early in the morning before work, during a lunch break, or in the evening instead of watching TV. By making it part of your daily routine, you build consistency that compounds over time. Another useful strategy is to keep a reading list or a collection of resources so you never waste time deciding what to learn. Tracking progress, whether through a journal, notes, or digital apps, helps you stay motivated and see how far you've come. Modern tools also make the process easier. Podcasts and audiobooks can be listened to while commuting, exercising, or doing chores, turning idle moments into learning sessions. Online courses and tutorials allow you to develop practical skills from anywhere in the world. The key is to prioritize consistency over intensity. It's better to learn for 1 hour daily than to cram several hours irregularly. Over weeks and months, this steady commitment builds a foundation of knowledge that sets you apart. The 5-hour rule works because small, consistent efforts lead to extraordinary results. At the heart of success lies a simple truth: money follows knowledge, not the other way around. The wealthiest individuals in the world understand that their fortunes are built not just from hard work or luck, but from a commitment to continuous learning. The 5-hour rule is a reminder that growth is a lifelong journey, and the more you invest in expanding your mind, the more opportunities you create for yourself. It is not about cramming information or chasing quick results. It's about developing a habit of deliberate learning that shapes who you are and how you think. The wealthy don't stop learning because they know wisdom is the most valuable asset of all, one that compounds with time. In the end, the real secret to lasting success is simple. The true wealth is wisdom, and that's why the wealthy never stop learning.